Hey everybody, it's Liz. I want to talk to you today about revising history. Did you know that you can revise history with your people? This is a manifesting technique. If you're if you're feeling harmed by someone that harmed you in the past and you'd like to reconcile it in some way, some manner, or you feel like you've harmed others and you want to fix something, or you feel like there was a terrible bad breakup and you want to revise that history and feel better about things, or you want to reconcile with your person, um, there's a way to revise history. Now, a couple of things. When you revise history about someone, say, who harmed you, I would imagine most of my viewers would, if you had been harmed by others and they, and they want some, they want to reconcile, but they're still pretty pissed or angered at the person, and maybe lack forgiveness or something like that. When you revise history, I'm going to tell you how to do it. When you revise history, it doesn't let the person off the hook for what they possibly did. All right. If there's karma, they still have karma. If there's a life review after we croak, they'll still have their life review and feel how they harmed you. I do think that, as an aside, I'm going to do a video on this too. I think it's really important to do your life review now. Maybe they'll be my next video. It's really important to think about all the people you've harmed, all the harm you've caused, all the things, and look over your life review. Like when you kicked the dog, yelled at your kid, whatever you did, or especially the stuff you did, you get to feel, if there is such a thing as a life review after death, you get to feel all of that. All the good you did, you get to feel the good you did, and all the harm you caused, you get to feel all that harm. If you were a bully in the schoolyard, you'll be the bullied person in your life review. I would say do the life review now. Anyway, okay, I'm back in on the trail now. So the person, it doesn't mean you're forgiving the person. Forgiveness helps because forgiveness helps you, but um, you it doesn't let them off the hook is my point. And they'll still have their stuff, their own forgiveness, self-forgiveness, or if they need to fix something with you, maybe they'll do it, or they'll do it in the afterlife, what have you. But if you're blocked, can't communicate with the person, or you'd like to reconcile, um, you can revise history. And you're revising history for you because it gets you into a better feeling space to manifest. All right. And the shamans used to tell me that this now physical reality is very coherent and condensed because we're in it now. A minute ago, we're probably doing very similar things or wearing similar clothes. And a minute from now, our lives are probably going to be very similar. But they call it the momentum tunnel. The tunnel, as it goes back into the past, is very, very varied, and it can change. In fact, the reality begins to shift, and it doesn't become as important anymore. You've heard stories about witnesses to a crime. They all say something different because they can't remember well. So you're probably not remembering accurately anyway. So you may as well create the memories. This is and does work. It's a thing and it does work. And also the momentum tunnel for the future, which is why you can manifest, becomes wider and wider as time moves forward, which is why it's hard to be a psychic and do tarot readings, because it's possible that you're pulling into one little possible reality, and perhaps a reality that you have clearance to see, or a reality that you're resonating with or vibing with. So how do you revise history? You actually get a journal, piece of paper, and you begin to rewrite your history. So for example, I had a client whose 4 children were not talking to her. Now, she wasn't saying anything about why. I figured it was something she did because she was the common denominator. That's pretty common. And a lot of times we as parents, etc., don't want to own what we do and don't want to accept that we've harmed our children or our people. But I suggested she rewrite history. Something like, I've gotten better about how I treat my children, and they talk to me now. We have a great time. In fact, I'm having lunch with my daughter so-and-so next week, and we're all going to go on vacation to Disneyland together. We get along so well. We're also just fun and funny together. Life's super fun. We talk all the time. We're on a big group chat together. And it's been that way for a time now, very long time now. So you're kind of manifesting backwards. So I recommend, if you're having trouble with someone, just write a journal article and say it to yourself a couple of times a day. You can record it for yourself, but you can restate your history. Like, let's say you've had a breakup with someone. You could change why it is you broke up. Like, oh, he moved across the country. She took on another job, and it was keeping her too busy. So we stopped talking. Yeah. Is it a lie? Yeah, but what is reality? What is truth? What is history? You may as well make it what you want. And if you want to think it's like you're thinking about life, or your life with rose-colored glasses, well, perhaps you are, but why not? You're here anyway. You may as well craft the life that you want for yourself. I'm not saying you're faking it or not living in reality. I would say reality is overrated anyway. You may as well recreate your past and recreate your future. So if you're having trouble with someone, concerned about something or a relationship, I advise you to just rewrite the story and keep the words and sentences as bright as possible and positive as possible. If you want to own up to something, like I told my client, I'd recommend you say, well, I'm now kinder to my children and I treat them better. And now we're talking great. It's been this way for a while now. If you want to kind of own up to it, I'm not saying that you have to totally fake it. You can choose how you want to craft that. But if you have any questions, you can put it in the comments below. But just remember that you can revise history. Absolutely. Revise your history and get along with your people better. Anyway, that was fun for me to talk about because it's a really neat technique, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.